So you were upset with TJ for an April Fool's gag 3 years ago.
Which, by the way, who's happier than me that didn't happen?
That's literally what I am bringing up. Like, you were so into Russell Wilson coming to Chicago.
It was like anything.
Right.
Please save us. Anything.
Right.
You know, it's kind of like how Pittsburgh is right now, really. Please, somebody. But I want to tell you something.
Yes.
Chicago loved Justin Fields, and we were sad to see him go. We're very excited about Caleb Williams. But I want to say wholeheartedly that Justin Fields caught the heart of Chicago. And I don't think he got a fair shot. And then once he started to show something, he would have cost too much.
Do me a favor here and give a little bit more voice to this, because I think most National Football League fans outside of Chicago seeing Fields just as maybe a fantasy football quarterback who would burst and give them multiple points in fantasy or beat their fantasy team.
Because we play each other in fantasy, although you weren't in it last year, was you?
No, we got kicked out of that league.
You did not get kicked out.
We 100% got kicked out of that league. But that's for another day.
Shut your grandma's balls, really?
But Justin Fields, and certainly after he was traded away for a 6th-round draft choice in next year's draft that could be a 4. A lot of people don't compute why Bears fans are disappointed that Justin Fields is not there anymore. Like, what did you fall in love with him about? Like,
it's a mixed feeling. No, the guy's a leader, and his teammates loved him, and people were chanting his name outside of the game in Green Bay, which none of us were at.
Right.
And I have season tickets. People were chanting his name, and he was electrifying. He was not consistent. He was electrifying, and I blame that on the different regimes. And then finally, he got a good regime, Ryan Poles regime. I know. Ryan Poles, great. If Ryan Poles, would you let him know I want to have dinner with him when I'm in Chicago?
Absolutely, I will do that.
We'll go for deli.
Yes.
So anyhow, it was time to move on. I understand the Bears' point of view, and I agree with it. But he did his best, and he brought us moments of excitement that we've never seen from a quarterback.
Well, and I think the reason why you should be particularly excited as well, and I think you are, is normally when you get a rookie quarterback, it takes some time to build up everything around him.
Right.
Certainly when you're choosing first overall, because it's normally a super fun site that's caused you to have that first overall pick.
Yes.
But it does appear and that the pieces are there. Defensively, they're a top 10 defense.
If we had a good pass rusher like Montez Sweat,
right.
We would be a top 5 defense. Easy.
Right.
That's the thing we've been missing is the other. Sweat changed everything.
And I think they became a top 5. I mean, I don't know the numbers, but it felt like they were a top 5 defense in the last month and a half.
By the way, Sweat
young
changed
secondary
everything.
In the back.
Oh, it's constant delight. And the offense has been a constant depression except for Justin Fields and, of course, DJ Moore this past season. Yeah, it's just, so when he left, it was a feeling of, that guy, he did he gave his heart to, that's what it is. He gave his heart to Chicago, and he was genuine. And now, you think, unless they have another plan for Justin long-term, you think that anyone has a chance to beat him out of camp? His skill set is above and beyond anyone will beat in a 100-mile pit. Russell Wilson cannot beat him out of camp. It's impossible unless the Steelers want to just get him a
red shirt year of some sort?
Like a red shirt year where we just...
But this is the only year they're going to have him under contract. I don't think they're going to pick up a 5th-year option. That's the whole point of this.
No, hold on. Unless they have a plan. And their plan might include the 5th-year option. I don't know.
Or signing him.
Or signing him. But yes. The point of it is, no. If Russell Wilson beats him out of camp, there's a reason behind the scenes, because I'm sorry, Justin Fields, he can blow probably, I'm going to use that phrase, but he can beat, I would say 90% of NFL quarterbacks coming out of camp because he's that talented, he's that much of a leader, he's that positive, but he didn't have the things. He's not gotten the things.
Well, I think the things are there for Caleb Williams. I
mean, my God, are they ever there?
We'll have to see what the line looks like, but I think the weaponry is there, and they also have the 9th overall pick. on top of it.
You know, if you go back to the Peyton era, which is the Peyton on the Mount Rushmore with Barry Sanders, Jim Brown, what have you, of running backs. The offensive line, colorful and delightful, and some guys were great, but a lot of it was crap. Wide receivers, they had different people in and out of there. No one half as good as DJ Moore. Willie Gault, you know, probably the best of them. But look what Peyton did for that offense. And whoever the quarterback was might as well have been just a question mark in his uniform playing. And so now there's an actual offense. Are you kidding me? A real offense? God bless you, Ryan Pauls. Look at the chess game you're winning. Look at the chess game you're winning.
Do you like the coach?
I do. Have I been one of the people over the course who said, yes. And may I also say that for him, if he can't make it this year, he's gone. They have to be 9-7 at worst for this guy not to be fired.
Well, I think it does depend on how Caleb Williams.
He's going to come in and be excellent. He might not be a Hall of Famer when he comes in. He certainly has a skill set, but with all those things around him,
right,
and a really good offensive coordinator, I think he'll shine, but good.
You got to be out of your mind excited. I mean, I am, because I think he is the real thing. We saw what C.J. Stroud can do as a rookie quarterback last year. That's the new bar.
And this is a guy who actually is supposedly more talented than C.J. Stroud. They're comparing him to Patrick Mahomes.
About, right.
Yeah, C.J. Stroud, you know. By the way, is there a more inept franchise in the history of sports than the Carolina Panthers? I mean, what they've done, all the decisions they've made right and left, they are firmly in the toilet.
Well, they've helped you out. I mean, they helped you out by coming up and.
Here's what I say.
Well, let's put it this way: they put the picks in the hands of Poles, who's really done a good job.
Put the Hicks in the hands. I can't say that. Yes, but you know, I know what I say to the Carolina Panthers: Zygazant.
Nice.
Live and be well.
Catch the Rich Eisen Show every single day on the Roku channel, 12 to 3 Eastern, for free.